Welcome back. The Albuquerque Museum Sculpture Garden is open to visitors even though the museum is closed. We spoke with Curator of Art Josie Lopez of the Albuquerque Museum to get more details on the special garden.
Joining us this morning, we have Josie Lopez, the Curator of Art with the Albuquerque Museum. Good morning.
Good morning. It's great to see you.
Yeah, great to see you as well. Thank you so much for joining us. Super excited about this because we're talking about something that's going to get us out of our house and seeing some amazing art. So, for our viewers at home who've not heard about the Albuquerque Museum Sculpture Garden, what is it about?
The Albuquerque Museum Sculpture Garden includes over 50 artworks that are part of the Albuquerque Museum's art collection. The sculptures vary in size, in theme, in materials, so there's a lot to see. You can visit most of the sculpture garden anytime throughout the day. Our West Sculpture Garden is open from 9:30 to 4. And we're excited to have a component of the museum that is available for the public to come and enjoy, especially in the beautiful outdoor setting with meandering pathways, with access to Old Town, with the Tiguex Park right next door. So we hope that folks will start to come and visit the museum again.
And it's such a diverse area when it comes to art. Tell me how many artists are involved and what are some of their backgrounds?
There are over 50 artists that are included in the Sculpture Garden. As you point out, they're a very diverse group from New Mexico, from the region, and also international. We do feature artists like Bob Houses and Alan Hauser, who are New Mexico artists, as well as Michael Naranjo. One of the international artists that's prominently featured at the museum has a large-scale steel sculpture which is inspired by Pueblo architecture. And so there really is a large range of artists and stories that are being told within the sculpture garden.
Let's talk about those stories because it's not literal storytelling, but it is in a sense when it comes to art.
Yeah, and it's a visual storytelling. You know, for example, with Bob Houses' Bear with Clouds, he has a large scale bear that is surrounded by airplanes. And so he's really reflecting on the interactions between technology and nature and how the environment is impacted by technology. And then you have someone like his father, Alan Hauser, who incorporates both abstract forms and figures to really reflect on how humans are interconnected in all kinds of different ways. And then, of course, you have an artist like Glenna Goodacre, who presents multiple figures in a space where you see a young girl getting ready to go for a run and a couple embracing each other. That really shows how people come together in our spaces and in this particular space, and how we take care of each other. And I think those are stories that are being told through the artwork, despite the fact that they are static sculptures made of stone and steel and bronze. They have these stories and these lives that are coming to the audience as they visit and walk through the grounds.
Absolutely. You know what I love the most about this? You mentioned the diversity between the artists, their own interpretations of what art is and their backgrounds. But you also mentioned there's a lot of different material being used for many of these sculptures.
Yes, and again, it ranges from everything from this incredible stone granite that's included in Jesus Moroles's work, to this also other really interesting materials that reflect the different times of day and different weather conditions as they change. And so there's a whole diversity of approaches to making sculptures. And it also includes a large variety of works that are abstract and some that are not. So some are really focusing on the figure and the body, while others show forms that get you to think about motion and movement and color and space itself. And so I think that kind of experience allows for people to get a variety of interactions in the space, and that's really it. You're getting to interact directly with artwork within these spaces.
Now, I know a lot of our viewers at home are just chomping at the bit to get out and to go see some great art. So what are the times and what are the days that they can go visit?
So much of the sculpture garden is open to the public 24 hours a day, so you can come by and walk through the grounds. We do have a portion of the sculpture garden, the West Sculpture Garden, which is open from 9 to 4:30 during our regular business hour week, which is Tuesday through Sunday. So we do hope that the audiences will come and enjoy and walk through these beautiful spaces as they've been, as we wait for the museum to open, hopefully in the near future.
Sounds like a treasure. Thank you so much for sharing some great information with us.
Thank you, and thank you for having us.